Hey guys, Tough Thumbs here. Got a few pimp jobs for you, and I figure, you know, the days when I only have like 2 or less pimp jobs, I'll show you some of Anonymous's collection. Stuff that you can, you know, call me up and make an offer on. Some of the stuff he's very difficult to get him to part with, even though he does want to sell it. But I'm just going to show you some stuff. So I'll show you some stuff and I'll show you some pimp jobs. First up, my watch here, everybody keeps asking about it. It's a G-Shock. I don't know the model or whatever, but it lights up orange. It's OD green, which is why I got it. And the other reason I got it was they replaced the lenses here for free as part of the warranty or whatever, and I was just worried about having a watch on and working in the shop and just breaking it or scratching it. And actually it hasn't had a single scratch on it yet, so it works pretty good. But I'm not a big watch guy, and I got this guy for $100 and I definitely like it. So, but I'm starting to look at watches more, which is a bad thing. So first up is a Spyderco military that belongs to Mark. And Mark had the unfortunate incident of losing 2 Manix 2s in the mail due to our lovely USPS system, who did everything they could not to help us at all, and basically screwed the shit out of both of us. So I did this one and another one for free, and I still feel like I'm in debt to him, so, you know, probably going to give him a custom at some point. But this one's very sweet, and this is the reason I screwed up that last set of military scales. They were left-handed because I used this one as a template. So there's your beautiful classic military blade, looking as sexy as ever. And then you got the Coyote tan and brown, sandblasted, looking nice with the medium jumbo Anzo pattern on it. Because I don't think Coyote tan and brown looks good in any other pattern. And this one has the Brad Southard backspacer here. There's some marker lines there, I gotta get those out. Actually I have to sand that to get them off, because I try everything to get them off without having to take it apart. But titanium backspacer looks sweet as hell on this thing, especially with this color combo. And sandblasted pocket clip to go with it. It's kind of difficult to open and close left-handed. Nice and centered. Very smooth. Lock-up's good. Definitely don't like the pocket clips. Something happened to it. I don't know what he did to it, but it looks terrible. And I was like, oh, I'll just replace it with one of the spares I got, but then I realized again it's left-handed, so it looks weird. Because it only goes this direction. So bro, I'll be sending this out tomorrow. And the next pinch job is a Super Roadhouse that would make Patrick Swayze jealous. So, alright, getting on to some Anonymous knives here. These are stuff that he has in this, you've heard about the massive collection that is sitting there in this house. First up, this one, well, first up guys, actually, I'm pretty excited because we're checking out Sheffield knife making supplies. You gotta call them to order stuff. They have an online catalog, it's a huge catalog, they have everything. And I saw this, and I had to have it. So, C-Tech Honeycomb. It's basically like G10 with a honeycomb made out of aluminum. But the one I'm getting, they're specially made, it's got copper flakes in it, along with this. Awesome. So I'll be getting this stuff in, and yeah, I'm pretty damn excited about it because it looks cool as hell. And I already have that, I have that. I also have some of this and some of this. They're actually sitting here next to me. These are some stuff that Anonymous already had sitting around. They're like pre-made pattern scales, which doesn't really make me too excited, but you know, for his stuff it's cool. First up here, guys, I forget what this guy's name is. I think it's Mueller or something like that. I don't know, but he's out of South Africa, and where I respect the shit out of this guy. These are incredible knives that he makes, but not my thing, guys. Just not my thing at all. This is like some crazy bone, some crazy Damascus. Not too fond of. It's got like little diamond inset in the pivot. Or wait, was that one? No, the other one he had a little diamond in the thumb stud. This is one of Anonymous's. The thing I noticed, this thing's like a $1,200 to $1,300 knife, and there's some beautiful engraving on here and everything. But the thing, as a scale maker myself here, these like don't really look too good. Just some slight finishing problems there on this little thing. But anyways, you know, as far as knives go, this thing is ridiculously smooth, just like buttery smooth, and a one-of-a-kind type of thing. But not my type of thing, guys. I'm just never been into this decorative stuff. I don't even like file work, to tell you the truth. But all in all, it's a cool knife, though. I'd love to own it. It's very smooth. He had another one, and I sold it, but it was smaller, and I really liked it. It was a different shape. I kind of don't like the shape of the blade, really. It's a little too blobby looking for me. Nice slicer grind on there. Okay. Another one. This one's gorgeous. There's a lot of bussies in here, but this is my favorite. It's got this like alligator skin going on here in the sheath, which is so freaking sweet. And this, I don't know, again guys, I don't know the model, but this one's gorgeous. It's got this nice tan micarta. Bussy Combat. Nice coating on it. Brand spanking new. Cool knife. And this is a very valuable knife right here. Alright, next pimp job. So, my favorite model Emerson, the Roadhouse. This blade is just redonkulously awesome. Just a beautiful grind on there. Even with the concrete bushings. Mr. Davis, I'm watching your videos, man. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Got no problem with that whatsoever. And Jay Davis is a very opinionated dude. Very knowledgeable, but I disagree with you on Emerson's, man. I can understand the finishing stuff. You know, some of the grind lines on like the liners and stuff. You know, they don't care. You know, it's for use, a lot of use, hard use. These aren't for collecting. I mean, you can collect the shit out of them, but you know, Emerson's generally like a really good using knife. And the reason the Rockwell is lower from 54 to 58 is for prying and stuff. It's a harden as like a harder use, less of an edge retention, more of a jab into something, pry it type of thing, where it actually is a stronger steel for that. That's why the heat treat is a little lower. But Mr. Ernie Emerson knows what he's doing. So, and this is, you know, not trying to argue or anything, just my opinion. I appreciate the videos from everybody, so this one is rocking the reptilian pattern with carbon fiber, but this is the first time I'm doing the jumbo reptilian pattern, sandblasted carbon fiber, which you probably won't be able to see unless it's at the right angle. This one's got an awesome pocket clip on it. And with the jumbo reptilian, it just, I think on the larger weave carbon fiber, it looks a lot better than the smaller weave. And it got that uniform weave going on there. You see it just kind of lines going up. That's when you know it's looking good, when you see some uniform going on there. Looks very nice. Flawless, perfectly centered, perfect lockup, ridiculously smooth. As every Emerson I've had has been. Every single one of them. Even some real beat up ones are smooth as hell. So, Super Roadhouse for my buddy on USN. So I'll be sending these out as well tomorrow. Hopefully. If not tomorrow, the next day. But my post office doesn't have any priority boxes ever. My new post office. So I'm a little pissed about that because I need a giant pile of them at all times. Yeah, this video is going to run a little long, guys. So next up, you guys saw this one a while ago, Crusader Forge. This thing's ridiculous. This is one of Anonymous's knives. Thing about Anonymous, when you buy a knife from him, guys, expect to pay full price. He knows what they're worth, and he's not in any hurry to sell. So if you want it, he's got it, but you gotta pay for it. He won't go over the value. This one's sticky. I have to carbonize it, but this one has a jade scale that I made for it too. But I gotta redo it because it was a little bit of a shitty job. Tank of a knife though, guys. It's more of a two-handed opener. Ridiculous knife. What else we got here? Some cool ones here. This is a Microtech I found, just laying around in a box somewhere, just jiggling around a pile of papers and whatnot. I cleaned it up, and it's pretty much flawless, guys. Never cut anything, never sharpened. You can sell. It's pretty much spotless. There's two little glue marks there, which I can get off, and some marks on the clip. Other than that, it's pretty much new. It's not the automatic one, but it's a cool knife. Feels really good. I've been carrying this one actually a little bit just around the house, not using it at all, but just carrying it, opening a little package here and there, no boxes. Cool knife. This one I like a lot. I mean, it's more of a kind of a boring looking knife, but just what it is. And Benchmade made some really good decisions back a while ago with their collaborations. This, as you can see, is a Benchmade number 249 ATS 34 steel, and it is an Almar. So this is a limited edition or first run, and it's like the smoothest. It like cocks back, and it's a nice smooth opening. It doesn't whip out. It kind of absorbs, kind of like shooting an AR. Kind of absorbs the recoil. Just feels really good opening and closing this thing. Aluminum scales, no backs, no pocket clip or place to put pocket clip, but definitely cool, and I think it's probably a rare knife. I like playing with this one though. It's quite cool. So as you guys can see, there's a good mix of production knives and custom knives all over this house. So I'll be showing them, just random ones for next. Maybe it'll take me a few weeks to do it, but it'll be fun little eye candy, along with some pimp jobs. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Peace.